Guys, it's better than we thought. If it it's better than we thought. Hey, 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 it's Trainer Jay, and tonight, it's late. The cards have been data mined. So right now's your warning. If you don't want to see what cards are going to be in the new Shining Revelry, I keep wanting to say rivalry, Shining Revelry. If you don't want to know what's in it, click away, look away, cover your eyes, blindfold them, because they're all about to be revealed right now, right here with Trainer Jay. Let's have a look-see. Let's start off with the grass mons, because that's just the order they go in. First up, we have Weedle. All right, Weedle's pretty cool. One energy, put one random Weedle from your deck onto your bench. That could be used for a lot of really cool stuff, especially with the new Beedrill EX. You're going to be pulling Weedle right out of your deck, right to the bench. Super cool. There's going to be lots of ways that you can utilize that. I guarantee it, especially with the Leafeon who can throw energy onto him without even running grass. That's a whole nother story, guys. All right, here it is. Kakuna, one energy. String shot. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. That's pretty cool. So if you're running a Beedrill, you can paralyze. I'm sorry, wait. Yeah, Beedrill. Hold on. So there's no Butterfree line. Okay, so you get the Weedle, Kakuna, and Beedrill for the new Beedrill line. Speaking of Beedrill EX, 170 HP, two energies. Discard a random energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. That's crazy. That's crazy, guys. 80 damage and you get to discard a Pokemon? I mean, discard an energy? That's nuts. All right, next up, we got a Pinsir. Flip a coin until you get tails. This attack does 40 more damage for each heads. Okay. That can be pretty useful with the, berry. Um, Cry for help. Sprigatito. Put one random grass Pokemon from your deck into your hand. Super cool. Um, Florgato, right? The next one is going to be two energy for 40 damage. Slash. Last but not least, we got Meowscarada. What does he do? If your opponent's active Pokemon is a Pokemon EX, this attack does 70 more damage. So what's that? 130 damage for two energy, guys. But of course, it's a stage 2. You got to run the whole line. One retreat cross. Pretty good stuff there, guys. We got a new Charmander. One energy for 20. Got a new Charmeleon. Two energy for 40. And that brand new Charizard EX that everybody's talking about. One energy. Take three energy from your energy zone and attach it to this Pokemon. It's not from the discard pile. It's just right from the energy zone. So, you play an energy on him. You don't even got to stack him up on the sideline. You just play one energy on him as soon as he comes out, and then boom, he's got four. Crazy. That 150 damage might as well have just two energies on it. That's nuts. All right, on to the next. That Charizard, it's got a high retreat cost, but that's okay. I'm just fine with it. We got a Magmar here. All right, what do we got working with the Blaine Dex? One damage for 20. We got a new Magmortar. During your opponent's next turn, if the defending Pokemon tries to use an attack, opponent flips coin. If tails, attack does not happen. That's very good. We've seen that on Pokemon in the past. That's very good. It's good to see a fire version. You can just negate it altogether. Paldean Tauros. That's exciting. This Pokemon also does 10 damage to itself. Okay. Not the best, but colorless. That could be good. Okay. I could see it being used for sure. Um, Tentacool. One for 10, one for 40. 100 HP Tentacruel, one for 40. That's pretty good. And then we got one for 30 Weasel, and then Floatzel. This attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. So you don't get to pick, I don't think. It's just random. So that's really good, even though it's a stage 1. But I'll take it. There's lots of cool Watermons that we can use. There he is, Wiglet. One of your opponent's Pokemon is chosen at random. Do 30 damage to it. Fine with me. That's really good. Wug Trio. Everybody's talking about this guy. He's going to be a beast. One of your opponent's Pokemon is chosen at random three times. Three times. For each time a Pokemon was chosen, do 50 damage to it. So it's going to spread 50 three times to three different or three of the same Pokemon. So you can hit for 150 on the same or three random difference, whatever, each ever, whatever. Dondozo, and Tatsugiri. These guys were crazy in Pokemon PvP. This attack also does 10 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. He's a basic, guys. Could probably pull him off with a Dragonite. Maybe. Couple Cyruses, couple Dragonites in there. Right? Because you could play Wug Trio on Dragonite too, but the thing is Dondozo can use 2 water and 2 electric. He's a basic. Super cool. Let's see. Tatsugiri sits on the bench and gives him a free retreat cost. So that's good. Mind you, he's pretty good by himself. 70 HP, 1 energy for 20 damage. The new Pikachu EX. Discard all energy from this Pokemon. 3 for 150. Okay. How are you going to get the 3 on him? Voltorb, 1 for 10. Then we have Electrode. 2 lightning energy. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 30 more damage. So it could do 80. 1 retreat. It's all right. Pachirisu. Take 1 electric energy and attach it to one of your benched electric Pokemon. That's how you power up the Pikachu right there. They give it to you. They always give it to you in the same lineup. Palmy, 1 for 20. Palmo, 2 for 40. And Palmot. If this Pokemon is in the active spot and is damaged, do 20 damage to the attacking Pokemon. Okay, so it's got counterattack, like Rough Skin. Same thing as Poliwrath. 2 energy for 70. A stage 3 with no retreat. Ooh. No retreat. Does 20 damage. Okay. Maybe you could run like Palmot in the Dragonite deck. I'm always thinking about Dragonite decks, guys. That's my favorite Pokemon. Abra, 1 for 20. Kadabra, 1 for 30. And then Alakazam, 2 for 80. This attack does 20 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon that has any energy attached. 20 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon that has any energy attached. So you could do 80, and then you could do like 20 and 20 for 2 energy. Dang, that's pretty good, guys. Also, them stage 1s, stage 2s, they're always going to be pretty good. Mr. Mime, 90 HP basic. Flip 4 coins. Attack does 20 for each heads. Okay. That's good. Good basic to have. Drifloon, 1 for 20. Drifblim, 1 for 40. Giratina EX, 4 energy. This Pokemon also does 20 damage to itself. So he hits for 130, but he does 20 to himself. Once during your turn, you could take an energy and attach it to this Pokemon. If you use this ability, your turn ends. Okay, so basically you can't use it on the same turn you attack. You could do all your stuff first and then use your ability. Okay? 2 retreat cost. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Gimme Ghoul is here. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's next turn prevent all damage and effects done to this Pokemon, and it's colorless. Wow, that's going to be in every deck. Guys, it's just 1 energy. Boom, you can negate it or not. Simple. A nice stall out. That's going to be pretty good. All right, here we go. Machop, 1 for 20. Machoke, 2 for 30. Flip a coin. If heads, attack does 30 more, so it could be 60. Machamp, 2 for 70. If this Pokemon has 2 extra energies attached, this does 50 more damage. So it could do 120 for 4 energy. That's really good for non-EX. That's really good. We finally got a Hitmonlee that doesn't attack the bench. 1 for 30, right? Hitmonchan. Now, don't get me wrong, Hitmonlee is amazing. I shouldn't have said it like that. Magnum Punch, 90 damage, 3 energy. Okay, we got a new Riolu. right? 2 for 40, that's pretty good. Aura Sphere, 3 for 100, Lucario EX. This attack also does 30 to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So you could snipe. That's pretty good. Flamingo. Flip 2 coins. This attack does 50 damage for each heads. Wow. Wow. What? 100 damage on a basic with 2 energy? That's crazy. Guys, look at the new Arbok. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned for 3 energy, 110 HP. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. Beautiful. Paldean Wooper poisons them. Paldean Quagsire comes in. If your opponent's active Pokemon is poisoned, this attack does 6 more damage, 120 damage for 2 energy. Whew. Look forward to seeing Clodsire and Darkrai. EX is take out 2 though, you lose, man. Gotta be careful with them EXs now. Masquerada's gonna be bouncing around. Grafaiai. Once during your turn, you may flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. That's a stage 1. Sits on the bench and poisons everything. Everything. 2 energy for 40. He might be good to run even in a non-dark deck. Just poison them all. And then we finally got the Spiritomb, does 20. Flip a coin. If heads, they confuses them. Confusion's very good. Underpowered. Underutilized. Tinkaton, Tinkatuff, and Tinkatink. 1 for 20. 2 for 30, plus if heads it does 60, and then 3, and it does more damage, just like the Machamp. So it could do 100, does 80 more. So for 3 energy, if you get it right, you can do 160 damage. Wow, he's going to hit like a friggin' truck. Reverum. Flip a coin. If heads, during your opponent's next turn, prevent damage on protects done to this Pokemon. Okay. Steel. The usual for steel. Flip a coin for each steel energy attached to this Pokemon. This attack does 50 damage for each heads. So it could do 150. I like that. I like that. Goldango's going to be pretty good. New Rattata, Raticate, 2 for 50, pretty good. Jigglypuff, Rollout, 1, 2, Gentle Slap for 50. Wigglytuff hits for 50. And once during your turn, you may heal 20 damage from your active Pokemon. Ooh, wow, that's good stuff there, guys. Licky Tongue and Licky Licky, 3 for 70. High Retreat, Headbutt, 2 for 30. The other Bidoop's always going to be better. He takes off half their health. Bibarel EX, 4. Heal 30 from this Pokemon. Okay, so they want a Wigglytuff Bibarel deck. Bunch of stage 1s, colorless, sitting on the sideline, healing each other and stuff. Okay. I see what's going on here. Veneri, 1 for 20, and then another one, 1 for 30, Lopunny, and we got Cyclizar. During your next turn, Pokemon Overaccelerates check does plus 20 damage. So it's one energy and it does 20. Next turn does 40. Okay, so every turn it'll do 40. 20, then 40, 40, 40, 40. Now, we get to look at some of these trainer cards. Iono. Each player shuffles the cards in their hand into their deck, then draws that many cards. So that's, like I said before in my last video, that's like a fiber jar. If you ever played Yu-Gi-Oh!, pew, restart the game, boys. Shuffle it in and draw it back. Pokemon Center Lady. Heal 30 damage from one of your Pokemon, and it recovers from all special conditions. So that's really good. Now, Potion's an item. This is a supporter. You can only use 1 supporter per turn, but, I mean, that's way better than Potion. Red. During this turn, attacks used by your Pokemon do plus 20 damage to your opponent's active Pokemon EX. Okay. Team Rocket Grunt. Flip a coin until you get tails. For each heads, discard a random energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. It's a Misty counter! You Misty 5 heads? Well, I, Team Rocket Grunt 6, back. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. That's going to be really good, guys. All right, so now we look at our full arts. Meowscarada is beautiful. They're all beautiful. Look at that Wigglytuff. Aww. He's just going to be on the sideline healing everybody up. And this guy's going to be on the sideline just poisoning everybody. Get used to these guys. Cool full arts. Look at that red and that Pokemon Center lady. Team Rocket Grunt. Full art. Looks amazing. Look at that Pikachu. Is that an illustration? That looks so good. That Pikachu looks so good. Look at that. That looks so good too. Giratina EX. Immersive rare. That's the immersive. That beautiful Giratina is that's the only immersive? Yeah, Giratina is the only immersive. And then we hit the shiny boys. Hey, that tells you right there. Look at them shinies. Look at them shinies. Oh, and there's a gold. What's the gold? I see a gold, but it won't let me get to it. It froze. The cards are so good, they froze my computer. Oh, gold Pokeball. We've been waiting for that bad boy. Flare up the deck. I hope you loved the video, boys. I'll see you on the next one. Subscribe to Trainer J to have some more fun. I look forward to it, my fellow friends and Pokemon Pocket players. Have a great night or good morning. I'm going to sleep. Betty bye time. Adios.